Yesterday, we established that in Shepparton, people were going hungry. Talked to several of the aid agencies. We had Chris Lucas from Chin Chin, who donated a lot of food. A lot of people donated food. The army was sent in. The government said they realised it was urgent and they were trying to help. Took them a while to work that out. On the line, in isolation, in Shepparton, Linda Moreland, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. So, how's it going? Have you got food?
I'm actually one of the only lucky ones that does. I've had to send my elderly, vulnerable parents out to actually do some shopping. But that has ground to a halt now too because the supermarket shelves are empty. There's nobody in the supermarkets. All the workers in the supermarkets are actually in isolation as well. So there's no restocking of the shelves. So if you are one of those lucky people, and we're a minority, that has somebody that can actually go shopping for them, not just click and collect because that's shut down. If you can have someone who can go shopping for you, they can't get anything.
But, well, okay, what about aid agencies? Are they managing to get support to you?
Well, there's 20,000 of us. They're shipping out 180 packets a day. So, no, the majority of us haven't received any aid like that yet.
Do you have
the
friends who...
The community is wonderful.
Sorry, say it again.
The community is wonderful. There are people reaching out on our Facebook pages. Anybody need help to go and pick up or click and collect? But then click and collect is shut.
I'm sure you're talking to people in a similar situation. Are you talking to people who haven't got enough food still?
Indirectly, yes. On Facebook, people are screaming out for help. Please, who can go shopping for me? And then people will respond and say that I can go shopping for you. I'm sorry, there's not enough on the shelves.
Really?
Yeah. And look, everybody who's volunteering to work, there's been people who are not in isolation who have said, I would like to volunteer at the supermarkets to help stock the shelves. But they won't take volunteers. You have to be employees.
So you quarantined or isolated with other family members, or you're by yourself?
Yes. No, I'm quarantined. I actually have 2 children with me. One was in the very first tier exposure, so we're close primary contact.
Well, Linda, what do we need to do here? We've got to get a message through that there is still desperate times in Shepparton.
Absolutely. Look, it's really, really hard. I think we need the essentials backed up. Somebody who is able to go into a store, and whether that's a transfer from another location. Well, basically, we're the biggest part of Greater Shepparton, so we would be the people that were called on. We've got no one to call on to, say, transfer staff from another Coles. They'd be coming from Melbourne if they did. So we've got nobody to stock the shelves. If you want to volunteer with the care agencies, you must be double vaccinated. We haven't had that rollout up here very well, so there's a very, very few people who can actually volunteer. A lot of willingness, but we need the hands on the ground.
Okay,
we've got
thank
500
you. Sorry, 500 what?
Furloughed. 510 actually, furloughed hospital staff. For us in our community, that's probably more than half.
Okay, thank you for that. We'll keep in touch with you, and we'll certainly take that straight to government. They're the ones who really should be stepping in and organising, and I thought they were. Linda, anybody else in the Shepparton area, if you've got those sort of problems, 96900 693 13 13 32. Anything else you like as well? I still want to hear from 12 to 15-year-olds as well. Anything else you would like to discuss?